First question for you. If you were to go back to when you were in either high school or college, you're having a conversation with your 20-year-old self, what is the best piece of advice that you would tell your younger self?
I would tell my younger self to stay in school. When I got out of high school, I went in the military,
Wow.
and I did 30 years in the military.
Thank you so
So,
much for your service.
Finance is a very key thing, so learn about finance.
I love that.
Learn about money. You can do a lot of things with money. You can pass it on, you can do a little this, a little that with it. But we as Americans, and I've been all over the world, we don't teach our children about finance. The big wigs, that's the first thing they teach their kids is about finance and how to use money, not let money use them. So that would be one of the things that I would do.
That's amazing. Thank you for your service. What branch were you in?
I was in the Air Force.
The Air
I was
Force.
military
Okay.
security forces.
That's amazing. Our dad
Yes,
was
sir.
31 years in the Army. So,
Okay.
But I guess the next thing I'll ask you is, what was the greatest lesson that the military did teach you, though?
The greatest thing that it taught me was discipline, how attention to detail, how to follow orders, because you guys know how to follow orders to give orders. I retired as a master sergeant, so I had a lot of people up under me, so I didn't learn that going in. So it was something that, I really needed to be that example for our kids today. I mean, now our kids today doesn't have really good leadership, for one reason or another. So morals and good Christian values,
Yes.
that helps in this world that we're in right now.
Absolutely. And how important has faith been to you throughout your career?
Oh, faith is amazing. I mean, if it wasn't for the Lord Jesus Christ, I don't think I would be here.
Wow.
I've been shot at. I jumped out of planes. I've done a lot, and to say that, I did it all myself, that would be a false understatement. Without him, I couldn't even breathe air. I need him for everything.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Wow. And so, what industry are you currently in right now? If you're working
I am retired. I'm not doing anything.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Just to be busy. After I got out the military, I went and also worked for the government.
Wow.
I went into government law enforcement.
Nice.
So, no.
Yeah,
No,
I got you.
I'm retired
I got
completely.
you. Yeah. And so, just two last questions for you. But what was the most amount of money that you ever made in a single year?
Oh, wow. Oh, man. At least over 6 figures
Yeah.
in 1 year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you say that was before or after the military?
After the military,
After
of
the
course.
military.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. And my last question for you. So you were talking kind of a lot about like how you think that it's important for parents to really teach their kids about finance and stuff like that. But for younger people today, when they're coming out of school, how can someone start their path to financial freedom going into the next year? If there's any
books. Read books. There's a lot of good financial books out there. There's a lot of good people out there that can teach you these things. And just read. Ask people. Talk to people. That you feel as though they are successful, and follow the formula.
Yeah. I'll end with this one, but like, what industry do you think people should really look to get into in today's world? If there's a
Right
particular
now-
industry that you think is just making people,
Right now, it would probably be high tech. It would probably be medicine. Basically, getting anything that can help people. If you can help people or you can solve problems,
right?
then there it is.
Absolutely.
Look at Bill Gates. He solved problems. The computer.
Yeah.
You can't go nowhere without you got computers right in front of you.
Yeah.
So to have things that people use each and every day that can help them better their lives, that's the thing to get into.
Thank you so much for your time,
No
sir.